It's all about the deal at Brunswick Auto Mart. Save big this month with deals like this. Don't miss the Make This the Summer event and lease a 2022 Ram 1500 Bighorn Quad Cab Night Edition 4x4 with 20-inch blackout wheels for just $375 a month. Or lease a 2022 Ram 1500 Laramie Crew Cab for just $397 a month. Brunswick Auto Mart. Car buying made truly simple.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Believeland Prep interview. I'm your host, Kevin Sleds. With me tonight, I have our Week 7 Brunswick Auto Mart Player of the Week. He is Walsh Jesuit quarterback Ryan Kerscher. How you doing, Ryan?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing good. And you won that award after you set the school record, 385 yards passing. So congrats on that, first of all.
Thank you. Thank you.
So when did you get started playing football?
I actually started when I was 7 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, so a long time.
How about the quarterback position? Is that something you've done from an early age, or?
Yep, exact same time.
Nice. What made you get interested in playing quarterback?
When I was younger, I just always liked having attention, and I always thought the quarterback always had the attention. So
Yeah,
that was definitely a big reason.
Definitely. So do you play any other sports at Walsh?
Yeah, I play hockey.
Hockey. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So do you do a lot of work and training in the off season?
Yeah, so I lift with our lifting coach, Coach Redmond, and then I work out with Coach Brad Mandler a lot in the off season, which really helps. And then I work out. Coach Alexander and I would get together a lot over the winter.
It's pretty much a year-round thing then, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So what do you like to do to unwind when you're away from the football field?
I like to take naps a lot, but also just hang out with my friends. Just really anything that'll, like, sometimes I love talking about football, but also getting my mind off it's definitely a big help too.
Definitely. How about your goals coming into your senior season? Did you set any personal goals for yourself?
So a lot of personal goals I had were just at the start of the season, I just wanted it to go well. And then I also, a lot of the records that were there, I really wanted to set those, which I'm on pace to hopefully break them, which I actually was really excited about the one I just broke. But that and just leading the team and just coming together as a team and then being able to go really far and go farther than we did last year.
Okay, very cool. So what do you consider your greatest strengths as a player on the field?
I would say, are we talking like in play or like as a teammate?
Probably a little bit of both.
All right, so I really think my biggest strength as a teammate, I feel like I'm a good leader, and it definitely doesn't just come from me. All the guys coming together definitely helps me lead. And then as a player, I feel like a big strength I have is my arm strength and my accuracy.
So are you a pretty vocal guy as far as your leadership goes?
Try to be, yeah.
Okay. I guess that's the quarterback's job, right?
Yep.
So what do you like most about playing high school football?
The brotherhood, and definitely how, like, ever since my freshman year, we've been through thick and thin together. We've always stuck together, and just all the competition we have and good times we have at practice and outside of practice.
That's what it's all about, for sure.
Yeah.
How about your work ethic? How would you describe that?
I would say something like no other. Not getting to play last year was definitely a big part of me wanting to be better for this year. And the grind that I went through was tough, but it was also a lot of fun just getting prepared for this year.
All right, so let's talk about your team a little bit. You guys are 5-2. You had a couple losses to a couple very good teams in McDowell out of PA, and then Akron Hoban, and Lamar Sperling. He's pretty
Yeah.
amazing.
hmm
So, how would you assess your team through the first 7 games?
I'd say we're a tough, gritty team. We've from week 1, we've definitely come together, I'd say, and really build a brotherhood and a family, and that's a huge part of the success we've had. And we don't get down on each other. We always stay up, whether it's a big play or it's a bad play. We react the same, and I think that's a huge part.
So, how do you keep from getting too down and getting your teammates too down after a tough loss?
Well, after a tough loss, it's always hard, but then that first Monday we come into practice and we just don't want that feeling again. And that's something Coach Alexander always talks about, is not getting that feeling of losing and how bad it is. And that's definitely a big motivation for us. And going week in and week out, we always just come in Monday, whether we win or lose, and bring in that work ethic. And I think that's really a huge part.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of coaches we've talked to said the same thing. Like you can dwell
Yeah.
on it that night and maybe the next day, but then come Monday, it's wipe the slate clean and look forward to the
Yeah.
next games. So, what can you guys do to improve on these final 3 games as you head into the playoffs and finishing strong?
Just keep doing what we're doing and staying together and not get down on each other.
Awesome. All right. Well, I appreciate you taking a few minutes out of your time to come on with me, and wish
Yep.
you the best of luck. You and the Warriors both the best of luck, both this Friday versus Lake Catholic and on into the playoffs.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on.
No, anytime. Appreciate it. Have a good night, Ryan.
Thank you. You too.